Okay, 2x, and then line 2, we don't know the equation yet. Perpendiculars, okay, but we have the point of this 7.4. Two lines. Let's start from L1. Let's assume that x is 0, and let's assume x is 1. So we have 2 points. Sorry, 1, 1, 2, 2. We can find the gradient of L1 from here. 2 minus y1. We'll find the gradient, and then ml1 times ml2 equals to minus 1. Here we can find gradient for L2. Correct? Now we have gradient, and then we have point. From here we can find the equation, which will be gradient equals to y minus y 1 or 2, I mean it's up to you, x1, okay, y L2, this one. You can find this, okay. Now for point 2, given that lines L and 2 intersects at point B, so this is called point B, find the length of A and B. Okay, now we have B here. Found the answer from, okay, A is 7, 4. We have equation of L1, and then also L2, and then also L1, right? B is the intersection between two lines. It means intersection happens when both of the y is the same. So L1, y for L1 is 8 minus 2x, and then YL2 we found from here, right? From here we will find the point B. So what is the x and what is the y? And then we use Pythagoras theorem. So AB square equals to AC square plus BC square. From here, we can find the AB. Number 3, we have a curve and we have a line. Okay, remember always line into curve, substitution. Okay, so y, and then so we substitute the y into this. From here you will find a quadratic. Oh, point 1. It asks for the coordinates of 2 points. From here, we will have factorization of x and what, x and what. It asks for the coordinates, so we continue until we find the y as well. It will be this and this. There are 2 points intersect at this, right? Point 2. The equation of the perpendicular bisector of the line joining the 2 points. So it intersects at A and B, and then there is another line perpendicular to the line joining the 2 points, means AB, this line, perpendicular, and bisector. Bisector means it's divided into 2 equal parts. So let's say that this is C. We find the midpoint, or the C, with this formula. This formula is for midpoint. Okay, so we have the A, we have the B, then we put it into here, then C, we will have a point, right? Now we can only find the gradient of this one, so gradient of MAB is, as usual, x. You put in this 2 lines into this, so we get the MAB, and then we can get the MC as well because it's perpendicular, correct? Now we have the gradient, and then we also have the point of C. Here we can have the equation, which is MC is y minus yc x minus xc, which is this. So we can find the equation of yc. Oops. Okay. Number 4. Find the set of values we have y, okay, x plus minus 4, and then the curve is x. Remember, set of values is not in the form of this. It is also not a equation. Nope. Set of values means something like this, or in this kind of form. Okay, this is not the exact form. Let's see. Okay, so we have intersects the curve. Okay, means we are to find these 2 points. We can again substitute. So this linear substitute into this. It means y equals to kx minus 4 equals to this. Okay, then the one that we discussed, put it into this kind of this is actually the answer. Okay, try to find why I can get this kind of answer. Okay, now we want, okay, okay, the discriminant, let's say it's equals to 0 first, so we put into minus 2 minus k for a, and then c is 4. Okay, from here we will have a 2 answer. Okay, first answer, and then okay, now set of values of k which the line intersects 2 points. It means it is not this point itself, because if these 2 points, the line will only be touching the curve. But for us to find something that makes the line intersects the curve, means we have to find the point here and here, right? So we got these 2 number. K1 needs to be lower than this point. If this is, let's say, minus 5, then it needs to be lower than minus 5. the second point, it has to be more than 2. So okay, this is not the answer, it's just saying, right? Has to be bigger than 2. Find these two things. Number 5. B and then C, this is equal parts, then we have a perpendicular to it. D is 10 minus 3. The line for ABC is, okay, 2y equals to x plus 4. We have this equation first, let's work on that. It is asking us to calculate the coordinates of B and C, right? Let's find the gradient this first, because we have the equation, then we can find the points. So let's say x is 0, y is what? Let's say I just wanted to make an even number, so I put x equals to 2 rather than x equal to 1. Okay, we have 2 points. From here, we can find the gradient of m of AC, and then we can also get the gradient of BD, right? This and this. Now, we have a gradient of MB. We also have the point of D. So gradient plus point. From here, we can find the equation. Okay. Equation will be these two. Then you can find the equation of BD, which is whatever. A is 0.2 over here, right? We want to find the midpoint of this, the intersection point between these two lines. It means YAC equals to YBD intersects. Okay, then from here you can find the point B from this two, and then for C you can also find from the gradient of this, and then because this is 2 equal parts, the x and y will be the same. This. Number 6. Point A is A, 2, B is 3, B. AB is, okay, so we have A, we have B. This length is this. C. Find the possible values of A and B. Okay, we find the gradient first. Y2 and then x2. We'll have this kind of equation, B equals to what? Right? Then from this one, put a Pythagoras theorem equals to AC plus BC. You put in the numbers. This one is this, and then AC means it's x, 3 minus A, and then B, y minus y. Now you substitute this B into this, so we can find the equation in A, right? we'll have something like this. Factorize it. A1 is what? A2 is what from here. Then we find the B. Find the B. The answer will be A equals to what and B equals to what, or. So we have two answers for number 6. Okay. Number 7. Firm A, fixed charge of $1 plus 40 cents. Okay, sketch the graph of price. Price is in vertical axis and distance is in the horizontal axis. Okay, we don't actually have the point, so let's make one. For A, when distance is 0, we have the fixed charge of $1. When the distance is 10 km, this is assumption, alright? P is 1 plus 40 cents times 10 km, so it will be 5. You got 2 points. And then for B, when distance is 0, price is nothing. When distance is 10, price will be 60 cents times 10 means $6. Sketch the graph. It said that P will be in the vertical one in dollars, and then D in the horizontal one. A 0.1, and then X time, right? This is, oh sorry, it has to touch A. And for B, 0.0 and 10. Okay, this is A, this is B. Point 2, find the equation of each line. Okay, we find the gradient of A, since we have 2 points. What is this? 0.1, 0.0, B is 10. Okay, so we have each of this. We find MA, we also find MB, and then MA equals to, okay, we have gradient, we also have a point, right? So we find the equation by using this, y minus y1 minus, let's take all these two, all right? So MA equals to y minus y is 5. From here, okay, we change y is P, price, X is D. So we will have an equation in something like this. A equals to 0. Same thing with MB. Find the gradient, and then we have 1 point. So MB will be equal to P minus 6, and then distance minus 10. We'll have another equation here. Okay. Find the equation. Well, find the equation of each line. So we have 2 equations here. Now, number 3. Find the distance for which both firms charge the same amount. So from this equation, you find P equals to what? Just change the form into this, and then price is the same. So you put this in, you put this in, and then we will have the D, which is how many kilos. Number 4. Which firm would you use for a distance of 6 km? So of course we want to find the cheapest one. Okay, let's find the price for A when the distance is 6. So you times in 6, the distance of 6 into the equation. You find the price of B into the equation with the D is 6. Right? Then we find which one is the cheapest one. That's how we find the answer. Number 8. When the first n positive integers are added together, their sum is given by half n times n plus 1. Demonstrate, point 1, demonstrate that this result holds for the case of n is 5. So the first n positive integers added together means we have 5 positive integers, so 1 plus 2, 1 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 equals to 9, 14, 15. Using this equation, 6, 2, 5, 5 times 3, it becomes, yep, so it's the same. Okay, find the value of n for which the sum is 105. Very easy. So we want to find the n so that the result is this. We will have two answers. One is minus, one is plus. Take the positive one, because we only want positive integers, so the n won't be minus. Okay, positive integers. Point 3. What is the smallest value of n for which the sum exceeds 1000? This one is just trial and error. Let's say that n is 15. If it's too big, just play around this, but this answer will be 45. Nine. Express in the form of 2x plus a plus b. Okay, into this form. Remember about completing the square. We take the b and then halve it, square it. This is the steps for completing the square. And then because there is a coefficient here, we divide by a. So 36 divided by 4, it is 9. So we have x minus plus 9 minus 9. Yep, you can find this here, minus 9. This is the form. Hey, find the values. Oh, okay. Number 2 for okay, so we are using this form again. 3 is not equals to 7. Sorry, let's say that it's equal first. So we will have x, because it's square, you will find something like this, and then plus something divided by something, plus minus, right? So x plus 4, and then this one. You also have another x2, which is minus something. Then set of values. Remember? So x will be something, or and something. Set of values. Oh, that's it for number 9. Number 10. On a certain day, the height of a young bamboo. Okay, this is quite a long one. Please do read the question first before we are going into the answer. Using model A, so the daily amount of growth continues to be constant at the amount found for the first day. Okay, so the growth for model A is that it grows 1.2 cm per day. Let's say days are D, so height, it will be 40 plus 1.1 per day times D. When the day exactly is 60 days. So the height after 60 days will be 40 plus times 60. Oopsie. Then you find the height, right? Okay, for number 2, the growth is percentage. Okay, or around 3%. Okay, so height after 60 days, it will be 40 times 1 day, and 40 times 1 plus 0.03. Okay, it is quite hard for us to calculate this, so this can be the final answer. That's about it.